Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 2, Episodes 14 and 15. If you were new to my channel, welcome. I'm Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows as well as scripted shows. If you're returning, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, before y'all watch this video, go watch how am I gonna title this? Where have I been these past 2 weeks / travel rant. I don't want y'all to be like, I know she wasn't gone for 2 weeks and just pop up like ain't nothing happened. No, I got a whole explanation about where I have been at these last few weeks. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, Meredith, Jenny, and Lisa meet up. And I had a few issues about this meetup. Not so much as them meeting up, but what happened during this meetup. One, Jenny just walking in Meredith's house. She didn't knock on the door, none of those things. She just, first of all, why was Meredith's house unlocked? That is one thing that my house is locked. Soon as I come in the door, screen door, locked. Main door, locked. First screen door, both locks. I got a top and bottom lock, locked. Main door, locked. Why is your house just open like that? I guess it's for the show. I don't know. That was just bothering me. Second thing, Meredith, why is your dog on the doggone table? This is the table where people eat it. Y'all know I have an issue when it's either a grown person, a little child, or animal on doggone furniture. Mainly doggone furniture where people eat it. Whether that's doggone kitchen tables, countertops, or coffee tables. Dogs shouldn't be there. Dogs be outside. You shouldn't be on there neither because you got your big old grown tail on there. Children shouldn't be on there with their feet or their doggone baby tails. No. Why is this happening? I was just sitting there like, so the way y'all not reacting to this dog being on this table lets me know that this is an ongoing thing. So much that he thinks it's okay for him to be on this table. Like, Scruffy should not be on the table, in my opinion. But hey, Lisa and Jen meet up. Lisa wants Jen to know that the reason why she hasn't contacted her is because she was hurt because the way Jen acted at her kid's party. My feelings were hurt. That whole you being, arrested for all the alleged things you done ain't had nothing to do with it. But you and the way you acted at my kid's party, it hurt her feelings. So I'm like, Jen, this how Jen always act. When Jen don't get her way, she act like this. When Jen feels like you're not bowing down to her, Jen act like this. So Jen was acting like this last season. Then you turned around and came back here with her best good friends. But now you want us to believe that your feelings hurt at your kid's party. Girl, just go ahead and admit it. When the FBI, was it? No, when the Fed showed up, when doggone it, Homeland Security showed up, all the doggone alphabet government agencies showed up. You was like, Jen Shaw who? I know Jenny. Her husband named Dewey. Jen Shaw who? You backed off because you didn't want this to doggone somehow interfere with your doggone business. Just go ahead and say it. We're not going to use, and you doing this fake cry to where you cry for doggone 2 seconds and then you pop out of it like you was so hurt. Like this ain't how Jen acts all of the times. Ma'am, stop. Now, Sharif wants to cut back and get a smaller place because they need to save money so Jen can be free. But Jen's like, well, this is the house where everybody goes to when they need a place to stay. My thing is, y'all ain't had that house. Where was they gonna go? If y'all didn't have that big house, where would they go? Let her tell it. She's spending $5,000 a month employing family members. So I'm like, so the money that you have alleged, are you using this money that you alleged to have scammed from people to employ your family? Is that how that's working? I'm going to use alleged a lot here. I still need to watch that documentary on Hulu about, her alleged activities. But this what you saying? Now, I'm pretty sure that the IRS was looking into her alleged criminalistic activities before the show. But her coming on the show and being, I'm spending $80,000 on this party for Meredith, even though it's all about me. I'm walking around in these furrows. I have 16, assistants. I have a full makeup squad that travels with me everywhere. I'm pretty sure that didn't help. Cause ain't that how the IRS got Master P? Now he wasn't alleged to have been scamming people, but that's how they got to looking into him because he was in some magazine talking about all the money he got and all that other stuff, and it went from no limit to the new no limit. Ain't that how that happened? I'm pretty sure Jen getting on this show did not help her case at all. And another thing, like you, if this is true that she was out here scamming folks, why would you then get on TV to let folks know that you was doing this? Because had you just stayed your tail at home doing this and not been on TV, just the people in Utah would have known this. Now the world knows who Jen Shaw is and what she has done. So I get that Jenny is trying to have this, peaceful group meeting up. I just don't understand why we didn't cover up the food. Y'all got enough money to have proper, dishes with, coverings to it. It could be a glass covering so you can see what food is food. I have an issue when they have these scenes and the girls just walk up to food and we're outside. There's bugs, there's debris. We can't have a nice, cute covering so it's covered, little warming plates. So when it's time to eat, you just lift up the covering and get your food and, go about like that. We couldn't do that. That's just the thing. Mary in her problematic statement. I'm not going to repeat what she said, but one thing I will say is you were too old for you to not know that that was a wrong statement for you to make. It was. Now, I'm Whitney. Everybody's just sitting here eating, having a good time. Like the last time we were all together, minus Jen, we were fussing and cussing at each other and arguing. Now, I'm all about, okay, I just don't want no drama. But I'm also like, I would have been, my face, I may not have said anything, but my face would have said it all. Like, so in my head, I've been like, so we just gonna sit here and act like we wasn't just fighting this last time. This what we doing? Okay, I guess this is what we're doing. We're gonna act like nothing even happened. Jen and Mary go back and forth about whether Jen knew what was going on. It seemed like Murray was trying to like slip Jen up. It's like, so they just randomly picked you and Stewart that y'all was doing something. I had nothing to do with it. I don't know what's going on. I didn't do anything. You didn't know anything. And then the scene must have been going on for a minute or they had to retake because at one point Mary had on glasses and next point she didn't. But she's like, if you're innocent, why are you so scared? I was like, Murray, your time is going to come too because they've been talking about you and your husband's aunt and take to church. So I would have nothing to say. Like it's always the people that got some mess going on themselves that is the loudest. But I was at one point, Lisa was getting on my nerves, and I was Mary in the situation, and I did not blame Mary at all. I'm talking to Jen right now. I don't need your input and I don't need you talking for Jen, I want to go to the source. Okay? I don't need you to I don't need you co-signing right now. Once I'm done talking to Jen, then you put your 2 cents in, you put your input in. But right now I'm asking Jen A, B, C, and D. You hush right now. So I was here for Mary in that instance. But when she lost me, which she tends to do, and she sat there and comforted Jen like she wasn't just talking about this woman a few episodes ago. You basically said this woman is reaping what she sowed. But you sit here, you know me, girl. Come here and give me a hug. You know me. Mm-hmm. I'm here for you, even though I believe that you what you did, and I believe you reaping what you sowed. Because when you're coming for me, I will send Jesus after you. You know, whatever her tagline is. Yes, Mary is something else. She really is. She cracks me up. So I'm guessing this is episode 15 now. I did not break them up, which I should have done. Where we at? Lisa said in out of her mouth that if she could go to the prom as Jack, she would. So you wouldn't be a 50-year-old boy going to the prom? Maybe it was the way you said. Maybe you didn't mean it like that. It's just the way you came out. It's just like you guys know I could. If I can turn into Jack, I would, and I would go to his prom. I was like, okay, okay. So Whitney, I am here for when you get on a reality show. If you don't already have a business, that you start a business so you can get this free promotion. I am all here for that. I'm just not here for you using all your family savings to get this business up and running. She already had a skincare line, I believe. Wasn't it like Wild Rose or something like that? And now she's turning it to Irish and Bow or something like that. I'm not sure what the name change is. Is it still the same doggone it concept with a different name? And are we spending all this money on the name change itself and relaunch? I just have some questions. I'm wondering that. But I do love when she gets her Nancy Drew on because she's wondering if Meredith and Mary have this newfound bond because Mary was traumatized by Jen and Brooks was traumatized by Jen as well. So they've come together on their trauma bond. She's wondering if Mary told Meredith about some information she found out about Jen, and that is why they were on the Sprinter bus with them going to Vail. And I was like, I could see that, but then I'm also like, when she told her best good girlfriend Lisa, or was like, Lisa, you been riding for Jen, so I'm gonna show you I'm gonna let you be in the front seat of seeing who she is. Nothing surprises me on these shows at this point. Jenny confronts Murray about her problematic statement, and she wants the audience there to see, her confronting her. Mary doubles down. It's like, I like the way your eyes look. That the What you said was very problematic, and I'm not going to repeat it like I said in episode 14. I'm not going to repeat what she said. She said something. I'm not going to say it. Y'all know what she said, and Mary is too. She too old to be. I'm not calling her, but you too old for that to not know that was something a problematic statement. I just I understand where Jim was like, don't y'all see how that's problematic? But like, they don't know what you're going through, so I really didn't want them to buzzy in. And at least, Meredith, what are you talking about? You over doggone it, standing by your friend, but what your friend said was problematic, and you not gonna sit there and act like, well, no, ain't no well to it. What she said was problematic. Just like when she called Jen a thug and um was like those thugs to be, the cartel and all that, or whatever you said. No, that's putting the whole culture like that one culture does that. No, I don't know if culture is the word I'm looking for, but y'all know what I'm saying. No, you trying to doggone it lap all Mexican people like they all thugs. No. When you could just like you could just be like Jen is a thug. Thugs come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Now Jenny mad because, well, I was gonna say none of the ladies are agents, so they don't know how hurtful that word is. But Jenny is mad now because the shoes were used and weren't meant for her. And she goes on about like, in my culture is, is disrespectful to get somebody something that's hand me down, and you left the receipt in the box. She's like, oh my goodness. Mary's like, I bought the shoes. The shoes hurt my feet, so I gave them to her. Jen was like, I'll take them. I can't be buying Louboutins or red bottoms like that. So I will take them, happily take them. Me, when I was younger, I did like, I didn't like going to the Goodwills and stuff like that. But now it's like, child, these thrift stores be having some nice stuff. I'm telling you. You know, that was a little kid me not knowing no better. Whitney says Murray needs to stop saying racially derogatory things, and I believe that as well. She does. She needs to stop. I don't know why nobody has told her since then. So y'all, I'm sorry I keep on sniffing. The weather 3 days ago, I was walking around the house with pajama shorts on. Now it's like 30 something degrees outside. So the change of the weather is gonna make me sick. And I am not here for it. So once I'm done with this, I'm turning my heater on. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you were new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like and share with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, oh, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.